At some stage, as a backpacker, you are going to experience the dread of bed bugs. And I'm currently in Kuala Lumpur, and last night the place I stayed in, which is, I think they call it the honeymoon suite. Can you imagine bringing, your newly married wife to this lovely room? Telling her I've found a lovely place in an exotic town, exotic city. She'd be quite impressed, wouldn't she? So I got bed bugs here last night. I'll just show you my arm. You should be able to see the bite marks there on my arm. Now, previously in Singapore, I also got bed bugs, but they sort of bit just on my leg. They're sort of healing up now. You can still sort of see some redness. So this room was a 33 ringgit a night room, which is about 10 Australian dollars. The one in Singapore was a 60 Singapore dollar room, which is about 50 Australian dollars. So it seems to affect all ends of the market. So at some stage, there's a chance, it can affect you. So I've got bed bugs before in Morocco, and basically it took me several washes, several sprays of insecticide to sort of get rid of it, to get out of my gear. So now I have a method which seems to stop the spread of bed bugs and stops it getting into your gear, which is really hard to get out. So basically what I do is I treat that bed there as a crime zone. I don't sit on the bed, I don't throw my clothes on the bed, I don't put my backpack on the bed. That bed could be a possible infested bedbug bed, as it was. So what I do is I go to bed with a pair of jocks, and if I wake up in the morning with bites, I give them a wash, I separate them from all the rest of my gear. Because I haven't got a bedroom in this, or a bathroom in this room, I had to walk down the corridor, so I wrap myself in the towel. So I'll probably give that a good wash too. So I try to isolate any clothing that may have been in contact with the bed, and keep my gear, you can see on my tidy gear there, just laying all over the place. I try to keep my gear well away from the bed, and that seems to have worked on this trip. But if you do get bed bugs through your gear, they don't like heat. Washing your clothes, maybe hanging them out on the line would get rid of it. But you've got to remember that they could be in your backpack, so you've got to wash your backpack. You've got to wash pretty much bloody everything, and insecticide it. So this new method seems to have worked so far. Of just keeping everything off that bed. But I mean, have a look at that, ladies. Imagine just imagine this, ladies. You've just been newly married. Your husband says, "Oh, we're taking a lovely holiday to Kuala Lumpur." And then you open the door. He said, "We've got the honeymoon suite, love. We've got the honeymoon suite." Opens the door, and you see this turgid shithole. I mean, look at the walls. There's stains there that even Moses couldn't explain what happened. That's how long they've been there. So anyway, that gives you some idea. One of the fun aspects of travel, particularly if staying in the backpacker end of the market. So, yeah, there you go. Bye.